Okay, practical joke I came up with this weekend that I think would be hilarious. Two things. You have to be a black dude with a really white guy name. And then you go to a party with a bunch of white people, or just at least a few white people, and you tell only one white guy that your name is something like really stereotypical, like Laquarius or something like that. And then for everyone else, your name is just like Jake. And eventually, obviously, the white guy's gonna be like, yeah, Laquarius over there. And everyone's gonna be like, his name's Jake. That's racist as fuck. And then when he comes to confront you about it, be like, dude, I don't know what you're talking about. I always told you my name was Jake. I guess when you're white and racist, you just hear what you want to hear. Shame.
As I'm walking through LAX, I see a woman with a dog just shitting in the airport. The woman was on the phone. That was the problem. She was on FaceTime ignoring the dog. And someone sees this and says, hey, miss, your dog. The woman looks away from her phone, looks at the guy, looks back at her phone and says, some people are so rude. But she starts to walk away. Someone else tries to intercept her and says, miss, you can't just leave that there. And she says, oh, they have people for that. You ever say that about cleaning up after yourself? Well, we should all fuck you up because they got doctors. So, maintenance comes over, they clean it up, and I thought, okay, I can go to my gate, I can go to Japan. But I couldn't be happy yet because this woman was at my gate. She was also going to Tokyo, and she has now done something even worse than what she had already done. She was listening to music in a public space with no headphones. Don't ever do that. Don't ever fucking do that!
So I used to know this girl who would constantly say things like, guys, sorry, I'm so ugly. I just ruined the whole group photo, I'm sorry. And then everyone would automatically comfort her and be like, no, you're beautiful, you shine. And then she would be like, no, but thank you. And she would do the same thing over and over again, trying to get everyone's attention. So eventually I got tired. So the next time she came to me saying, I'm so ugly, I was like, you know what? You are. She was like, what'd you say? And I was like, bitch, if you think you're ugly, I can crop you out of the photo. The fuck do you want me to tell you? I'm not the one who made you look like a woolly mammoth.
Storytime on how I caught my boyfriend cheating on me, so I stole his side piece and made her my girlfriend. Okay, so boom, we jumping right in. I've been with my boyfriend for 3 years and he knows that I'm bi. But it was one of those situations that you're with a guy for so long, people forget that you're even into girls. Because obviously I'm faithful to my man, but can't say the same for him. My boyfriend started to do the typical signs of a cheater. He was always texting and smiling on his phone. He was starting to see me a lot less. And he was giving excuses to why we never slept on the phone together anymore. Well, one night I was finally sleeping over and I knew this was my one chance to look through his phone because I probably wasn't going to see him for another week or two. While he was sleeping, I took his thumb and unlocked his phone. It didn't take me long to find his side piece. It hurt me so much to see him say he missed holding her and kissing her and a lot more graphic things. I went to his Instagram friend list and I put her name and I found her. Then I followed her. I put his phone back and then I left. And this is the beginning of the end. Like for part 2. Part 2 on how I caught my boyfriend cheating on me, so I stole his side piece and made her my girlfriend. Okay, so boom, like I said, I followed her on Instagram, I put my boyfriend's phone back, and I left. He called me the next day asking where I was, and I just told him I couldn't sleep, so I just came home. A couple hours go by, and his side piece follows me back. I DM'd her with intentions to find out what's going on with her and my boyfriend, but we actually ended up having a great conversation. Then we exchanged numbers and talked all night. We hit it off so well, we went out the week after. Then we got drunk and we started making out. There was just this natural spark between us. And I guess since I was taking all of her time, my boyfriend had a lot more time. My boyfriend started asking to see me a lot more. Oh, now you want to see me. Well, his side piece came over one night and it was time for me to come clean. I ended up telling her that I really liked her, but that originally I was just going to ask her about my boyfriend. Child, a tea after this. Like for part 3. Part 3 on how I caught my boyfriend cheating on me, so I stole his side piece and made her my girlfriend. Okay, so boom, like I said, I had to come clean to my boyfriend's side piece and tell her the truth. I told her I really liked her, but that originally I only reached out to find out what was going on between her and my boyfriend. She was shocked and said, wow. Then she said, I actually stopped talking to him since I met you. And I didn't even know he had a girlfriend. But what I do know is that I like you and I want to be with you. I smiled. She smiled. Then we did the nasty. I dumped my boyfriend through a text and he ended up finding out about me and his side piece dating through our social media. He blew me up until I answered and was crying on the phone saying he was so sorry and he wants me back. I told him I'm not interested and I blocked him. And now I've been with my current girlfriend for 4 years. So ladies, if your boyfriend cheat on you, don't worry. She just might be your soulmate.